Now let us understand what is build. Once the developer does all the check-ins. Check-ins are done in Git perforce, which is we call as a version control, where all the required code is checked in and all the data or the structural changes are done or checked in into the master. The next comes the build. In the build process, when the build process is triggered, it picks all the latest changes from the master, or we can call all the data changes or structural changes from the master, and all the code from the version control tool git perforce or starting. All these changes are packaged as part of release package once build is successful, and that release package QA can use for further installation and testing. So build is a process in which all the required new changes are packaged together for further testing. So build is performed on one specific view or branch. So when there will be, as we understand, there will be a separate Jenkins job for each view to trigger the build. Once we are into the specific that Jenkins job, once we click on the build with parameters and we simply click on the build button, it will start building or generating the new release package. If you intend to get complete data package from the database, all the data from the master, all the system data from the master, so in that case you need to run as a full subscription mode. You need to click that button or the checkbox, else it will only pick the latest changes which are done. So once you trigger the build button, once you click it, it will start generating. There will be various different steps in which build process progress. The steps might vary from project to project based on the needs, but these are the tentative steps. First, it verifies whatever the new label intended to generate is a right one or not. Once that is done, DB build is triggered, where all the database changes are verified whether those changes are valid or not. Then those changes will be put into various different scripts. So once the DB build is successful, the new label will be generated, which was validated in first step. Post that, all the code is compiled and it will be ready to package. So then updated Jira is updated. Then in the last stage, all the DB scripts and all the compiled code is packaged, and with that build process we can say it's ready to be used. So if there are any failures in various sections, there will be a terminal which will suggest what could be the possible failure. So based on the failure, if it's failed in DB ticket needs to be raised mentioning it failed in the DB, or if it's failed in other components or other sections, so it needs to be raised as a CM part. Ticket subject needs to contain CM in it, so the CM will pick it and progress it